Hello, this is Gemini back with another video. So in today's video, we are going to do a Project Use It Up makeup edition. And this is all the stuff that I have for the makeup Project Use It Up. So let's get started and let's talk about these products. Okay, so from Shop Miss A AOA Studio, I have a bronzer in the shade Cold Brew. And the reason why I have this shade picked up, because I have other bronzers as well, is I have used this quite a bit, but like you see, there's no pan. So I'd like to hit pan on this and expand it throughout the 3 months of this Project Use It Up and see how far we get. I do think this is a perfect shade for me for the winter. And yeah. The next thing we're going to talk about is my Shop Miss A AOA Flawless Pressed Powder. Let's see here. In the shade Medium 1. And the reason why I have this shade in here is because in case I want to do a little bit of a darker look. So I am quite tan, but in the winter months, I like to put on a little bit lighter makeup, if that makes sense, for the pressed powder or loose powder. And so sometimes I do a lot of blending and mixing of different colors to try to get a flawless look. So yeah, I'll be using this in conjunction with this new, not opened yet, Viseart loose powder. And it is in the shade VSP01. It is a translucent powder. And I've never tried Viseart makeup before, so I think this will be really fun to try. I got this in an Ipsy, and I'm excited to try it. The next thing I want to talk about is a duo. So there's a highlighter that has hit pan, and there is a blush that has been barely used. You can still see the flower embossment on it a little bit, if you can see that. And this is from Shop Miss A AOA, and it's from the Fly With Me collection. It's a dual brush and blush and highlighter, and it's in the color Silk Wings. And I would like to see this hit pan, and I would like to see this be used up totally by the end of the Project Use It Up in the 3 months that I do this. Okay. And this is my e.l.f. I call it a bite snack size eyeshadow palette. And it's very loved. In the first 2 shades, I'm considering done. So with me, I don't usually use every little bit of the eyeshadow. If it's like the second pan is and I can't really get it out very easily, I call it quits because I just don't find it fun or usable if it's hard to get out. So the third shade is almost done. I do use the third shade also as an eyeshadow and as a blush, especially for the winter months. And the last shade, I do use it as an eyeshadow and a brow shade. So yep, I would like to finish this all up, complete it before the 3 months is over. And let's see what shade this is in. Very Bad. And they call this a bite size. I call it a snack size. Same thing. Okay, so the next things I want to talk about is another eyeshadow highlighter duo. So I don't know if you can see the huge dip right here in the in the blush. But so this blush and highlighter duo, obviously this is expanded pretty good. I would like to finish this highlighter and get a big pan on this, if not finish it as well. It is from the same line as the other shop, Miss AOA Studio blush and highlight, the Fly With Me collection, and it's called Evolve. And I think, yeah, this is my last blush I want to talk about. And it's from the same line, the Fly With Me line from Shop Miss A AOA. And by the way, if you don't know what Shop Miss A is, they're a company. I think they're based, I think they have shops inside malls in Texas. I'm not sure if they have them anywhere else. But they are also online, and most of their stuff is between $1 and $1.55. And it's affordable makeup, and most of it is pretty good. There are some stuff that is really like low quality, like a lot of their mascaras and stuff, but everything else is pretty good. So if you don't have a lot of money or you don't like to spend a lot of money on your makeup, I would check out that website. So this is considered done, this highlight, and this is used, but there's no like major dip in it or anything. So I'd like to hit pan on this before the 3 months ends. But since I have so many blushes in this project pan, I'm not worried if I don't hit pan on this. So this is in the shade called Nectar. Let's talk about my Urban Decay mini travel size eyeshadow primer potion, and it's in the original. I had gotten this through a friend through friend mail, and I have never tried Urban Decay until now, and this is the first product I've tried from Urban Decay, and I like it. You just have to make sure that you don't over rub the eyeshadow primer in your eye, and make sure it's a good proportion. You don't want to have too little or too much, but it's more than halfway finished, and I will finish this probably before the first update. Okay, I just went off camera for a minute to, I had forgotten my setting spray that I wanted to show you guys that I'm going to be using for this project, Use It Up. And so I got it, and it is from the company Pinky Bee Beauty, and it's a setting spray, and it is about right here, if you can see. And I do like the setting spray, and I think it does help me with my, setting my makeup and making it look good and stuff and making it stay. I like setting sprays that have a scent to it. I know I'm kind of weird. Most people don't, but I do. It does not have a scent, but I still do like it, and I got it through an Ipsy box. Okay, let's go with, here is a contour, and it's a liquid contour, and it's all the way down here, so it's almost done. I will be finishing this up before the next update, and it is from, if it will focus. It doesn't want to focus, but it's from the brand Be Pure. And the shade name is, doesn't want to focus for some reason. The shade name just says medium dark. So yeah, that's a perfect color for me for my contour. Like I said, I do have really dark tan skin. So I want to finish this Maybelline what is it called? Maybelline Instant Rewind Eraser. And it is in the shade... Come on, you can do it. Focus. Okay, it is in the shade 120, and this is a lighter color for me, but I do like my concealers a little bit lighter than my skin, like quite a bit lighter than my skin tone, because I have really dark under eyes, and sometimes I coat it like 2-3 times just to build it up, and it gets rid of my dark circles. So, all right, the next thing I want to talk about is some mascaras. So, all 3 of these I have gotten from Ipsy. So this one is a full-size Tartelette in the Tube Mascara from Tarte. And it's in the shade... Ooh. Well, the writing is too small, so I can't actually read it. But I know it's black. And so I have a love-hate relationship with this mascara. So I found out that I don't really like tube mascara very much because of the way that it comes off of me when I am taking my makeup off. It gets like in my eyes, all over my face. But initially when I first tried this mascara, it was too wet of a formula. And now that I've used it for a while, it has grown on me and it's not as much of a wet formula. And I do appreciate that. And I do actually like it. The next mascara that I want to talk about is a travel size, I believe. And it's from the company called Parados. I don't know why it's not focusing. It's in the color After Hours 5201A, and it is a black color. And this is very new to my collection and new for me to use it, so I don't really have an opinion formed on it yet, but I will get back to you guys in the next update. Okay, I got off camera for a second to clean my lens to see if that will help with the focusing. Let's pray that it does. Okay, so the next mascara I want to talk about is from Grande Mascara, and it has condition and peptides in it, and I don't know if it will show up on camera. But the color is black. And I do like this mascara. Surprisingly, this mascara is a very wet formula. And like I just told you guys, I don't really like wet formula mascaras. But this actually does really, really well. It has a natural like hairs on it for the application, and I don't like the fake plastic ones, so I do really like this mascara. I may even buy it again on my own in the future. All right, and the only foundation that I have in this project Use It Up is from Shop Missy AOA Studio, the Matte Vision High Def Foundation in the shade Tan 1. And this is at its last leg. It's like right here. And I will be finishing this before the next update. And I will have to get a new foundation to put in this project Use It Up after the next update. Okay. The only liquid blush I have in this Project Use It Up so far is Beauty Creations Cheeked Up Cushion Tip Applicator in Peach Sauce. And it is about right here, so it should be done fairly soon. I have received this through friend mail from a friend, and I really appreciate her for doing that for me. And I think it's a beautiful color, and it's a really good liquid blush. Okay, so in this is my primer, and it's Coconut Skin Smoothie Prime and Moisturizer, and it's safe for sensitive skin. So you can use this as a moisturizer and a primer. I use for both. It's from First Aid Beauty, and I like it a lot, and I think that I will be able to finish this within the next 3 months. It's about right here on the bottle. And then an eyeshadow palette that I have is from Shantae. And it's a 3 eyeshadow palette. I'll open it up in a second. Let me see if I see... Okay, so this doesn't have shade names. The palette doesn't have a name. It's actually in the... it just says 4 on it. And then here is the shades. Got a white, a dark silver, and a really dark gray, almost black color. So this will be a good companion palette to the other palettes that I'm using. Speaking of companion palette, we have one from Shop Miss A, AOA, and the color, you can see right there, it says Movie Time, and it's in the line of Sunday Afternoon. And here is the eyeshadow colors. Very pretty. And another companion palette that I'm going to use is from Shop Miss A, AOA. And here is the colors. And it is in the shade, or in the color Peace and Love. And then the big palette that I'm going to use is called Moonslice, from Moonslice Beauty. And it's, the back is, I guess the palette's called Moonshake, and there's all the color names. And then when I open it up, you can see the colors. I don't want to blind you guys. But here's all the colors. And it has a nice big mirror. And I like this palette a lot. I have not used it. I've swatched a couple shades. But it's newer to my collection, and I like to get some use out of it. I do love neutral palettes a lot. I really do appreciate them. I sometimes use colors, but hardly ever. I'm more of a neutral girl, but that's just me. Okay. And then we have another highlighter, and it's from Cara Beauty, and it is in the shade Diamond Light. And I may or may not use this highlighter, just because I have so many other highlighters in this Project Use It Up, but you never know. I think this is a perfect color for winter. It is very bright, very light tinted. Actually, let me give you a swatch. Okay, let me swatch it and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Here's the swatch. It's very gold tone, but it is very light. And I think that may be really beautiful with, lighter foundation and setting powder and, you know, put a little bit of this on, maybe a red lip or a vampy lip, and I think it would be really pretty. So that's why I chose that. Some eyeliners that I want to get through, because I have a huge eyeliner collection, is my white LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. Let me see if it has a name. It's just called white. And I have used this, and that's why it's dirty. But yeah, I've used this, and it has quite a bit of usage on it, but it doesn't have as much usage as I want. I'm going to clean this after this video. But the next one I want to talk about is, I believe this is CoverGirl or maybe LA Colors. I'm not really sure. It all rubbed off. It's a sharpening eyeliner, and I would like to finish this up. I've had it for a really long time, obviously, because all the letters rubbed off and stuff. So that's my goal on this one. And then my e.l.f. eyeliner has like a little nub left in it, so I'd really like to finish this up. I do use this every time I do an eye makeup look in the waterline on top and bottom of my eyes. So I know this will be finished by next update. And then, let's see here. Here is a black LA Colors Auto Eyeliner that I want to finish up. And then this is, I don't know if this is an eyeliner. Okay, I got this in Ipsy, and it says it's a micro brow pencil, so that's what I'm going to use it for. And it is in the color, let's see if it'll focus, Chocolate Mousse. And it is very, very tiny. And I have never tried a micro eyebrow product before, so this should be interesting. I will let you guys know what I think of it in the next update. Yeah, I'm interested in trying this. And then the last eyeliner that I have is Magical Girl from Shop Miss A, and it is a liquid eyeliner, and I would like to finish this up as well. And the shade name is just black. So it has had quite a bit of use on it, and I don't think it has much left. Okay, and then the last stuff I want to talk about is my lip products. So I use lip products very, very fast. I don't tend to use my lipsticks up. Most of them get trashed because you know, like I live in Arizona and it's very hot here most of the time, and my lipsticks always melt and break and all that stuff. So I do throw them away after I use them for a while because it's just not worth it, and it's hard to apply after it's been melted and broken and all that. But here is one from Shop Miss A that I want to get use out of. And if it melts or breaks or anything, at the end of the 3 months, I'm just going to pitch these, you know, these lipsticks anyway. They're cheap, so I can just throw them away. They're not like they're matte MAC lipsticks or anything like that. So this is a pretty color, and this is a color that I enjoy very much. This is my kind of color, and it is in the color Flare. And then the next one is called Really Red, and it is from LA Colors, and this will be thrown for sure after the 3 months because it did break already and it has melted. I just wanted to give it a last chance since it's a blue-based red, and I like to wear blue-based reds, especially in the wintertime. And then the other stuff I want to get through, so I do get through these products pretty quick. It doesn't mean I'm going to get through all of them, but I'm being ambitious here. And yeah. So the first product is almost gone. As you can see, it is right here. And it is from Prettiest Girl, a company that is a small business. And it is in the scent Cozy Cookies. And it is very much smells like cookies. And I like it a lot. Another one from Prettiest Girl that I want to get used up is Glazed Donut. It does smell like donuts, so I appreciate that. And so the thing with Prettiest Girl is I ordered from them over a year ago, and I'm just really scared with it being a small business that these are going to expire. So that's why I'm trying to use up, all the ones that I have left. I have been through a lot more of them, but these are just the leftovers. The next one from the same company is called Vanilla Bean. This used to smell like ice cream, or like vanilla frosting almost, but now it has no scent to it, probably because it's going to expire soon if I don't use it. Okay, so the next two things I want to talk about is from Victoria's Secret. If you haven't watched my Lippies collection video, go check it out. It's really interesting. I have a lot of lip products, and a lot of them are Victoria's Secret in pink. So yeah, it's interesting to watch. Okay, so this is in the flavored lip gloss and cinnamon bun. I do believe I have two of these, so that's why I'm trying to get rid of one of them. And then, if you guys know me well, I love mint anything. And so I thought this would be a good time for the winter to have a mint lip gloss. And this is from Victoria's Secret. And I would like to finish this up. Some chapsticks that I have that I want to finish up is in the strawberry scent, the classic strawberry scent. And I have used a little bit of this, but like not enough to make a dent. The next chapstick I want to use up, like I said, I like mint, is Vanilla Mint. And yep. The next one that I thought would be kind of cool for the winter time to use up is Cranberry Raspberry. I don't know why it's not going to focus. Yep, Cranberry Raspberry. And then the next two are from Lip Smackers. So I had gotten this from a friend. I had won her on her YouTube channel. I won a giveaway, and it was around my birthday time. And so she also bought me a little extra. And these lip smackers came in like a case, and there was like 16 of them in the collection. And I only have like a few left. And this was from last year. And so I thought that it'd be cool to use this scent up because it's gingerbread. And then this scent because it says tea biscuit. So I do want to say before I end this video that I have a couple new subscribers, and I am really excited for this channel to grow. I know it's kind of slow at first, and I'm working really hard to get videos out and stuff like that. It does take up a lot of your time. It is like a second job to you, but I just want to say to everybody that is subscribed to my channel, welcome. I'm happy and excited for you to be here with me. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. There's a lot more fun content that will be coming up. And I hope you guys are having a great night wherever you are, or day wherever you are. And if you could like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you next time. Bye.